Hello everyone, welcome back to Stellaris. Oh, well, we have an attack swarm here. Strike Force Dragon, back to Escolia. Strike Force Wyvern, you also back to Escolia. Well, you were never at Escolia, but... The United Nations of Earth, they're sending... They're naming theirs. Interesting. Thanks. Anyway. They're sending people that need to be dealt with. So, we will send ours back. How's your... We're not going to upgrade you right now, but instead of having a mixed thing here, I was actually going to... I was looking at the details here, and they've got medium disruptors and medium plasma cannons, some amoebas, and then say instead of that, I was considering, I wonder if just, no, you can't just redo the gun battery. Because they've got better guns in some spots. Anyway, I was considering, okay, hold on a second. I was considering throwing it all into missile batteries, which actually is not listed here. Interesting. Missile batteries are not listed in the modules I can do. Huh. Interesting. So the amoeba flagella range 10, engagement range 100. Okay. These are 0 to 40. These are 0 to 60. 0 to 30. Interesting. So the torpedo battery, while it has a decent damage, it fires much slower. Because I'm pretty sure the missiles fire every, like, 8. And the torpedoes fire every 20. 40 to 108. Versus 53 to 140. Range 0 to 60, range 0 to 60, average damage 10, average damage 13. Huh. But they won't let me have missile batteries, huh? Weird. Weird. I'm wondering if I have gun battery, 2 hangar bays. What are your details? 2 flagella. 1 gun battery equals, it looks like 1 set of mediums. So this must be Starhold. And then this is what I've got added to it. Yeah. No missile batteries on a station. Weird. Torpedo battery, gun battery, and a hangar bay. Gun, hangar, gun. Whoa, these guys really need to upgrade. Because these guys have not great guns. How do I... Huh. Weird. Yeah. Huh. Strange. Torpedo battery. I'm actually gonna say I think I'm gonna go around and replace all of these with hangar batteries. Or hangars. Because cooldown, the amoebas are about the same cooldown. Except for except for the disruptors. They fire faster. Engagement range is 100, whereas their range is 0 to 30. Much higher cooldown. Huh. Weird. Okay. Good to know. A little bit of meta there. I will do one quick thing in the ship designer. We're going to make a new cruiser design. Because I want to see... Okay, so I cannot put a, alright. I can't put the, spinal mount on there. Gunship bow is 2 smalls and a medium. Picket bow will be 1 picket and 2 smalls. 6 utility slots. Artillery bow is 1 large. Okay. And that's the destroyers. I don't know if... Yeah, Achilles has to be the one I'm using. By the way, let's upgrade any systems. That's the Achilles. Athena. Better power. The thrusters, sensors. Carrier. Swarmer missiles. Is versus antimatter. Oops. I didn't save the design. Hang on. Yes. Maybe. Yes, you've got hyper shields. Yep, hyper shields. Furious is the auto. The vindictive. Yeah. We are actually going to replace the crystal-infused hull plating. Gonna have extra shields up front, extra armor and back. Because hull plating, it'll give us 390 hit points versus 1320. And not many of the oh, building the vindictives. Okay. I can't save that. You're not building anything. $356 days out of 355. Did I cancel it then? Was that it? You're building Ajax class corvettes. Okay. Yep, that was it. That was the only one. Alright, close that down. Ship designer. Vindictive. Hyper shields in the front. Okay. So, look at this. We've got 3780, 2640. And 2640. Let me add hyper shields there. Oops. And Durasteel there. And now we have 3960. We only lost. Let's say we didn't even lose 1,000. So the hull plating is better. Although I kind of wonder yeah, vindictive is where we are. This negative 50% shield damage. So actually, if we leaned into shields, yeah, you're gonna get Durasteel. Yes. If we leaned into shields a little bit, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna lean into shields just a little bit. Oops. No, I upgraded all. Good. So, Hangaval, carrier core, broadside stern. Yeah, it's only artillery or broadside. Diligence. Okay. Barbarian is all... I only have the number 2s. So why do I have number 3s on the... Oh, wait a second. Maybe because Escolia was taken over. That's why they have number 3s. What do you guys have? Medium cutting lasers. And medium advanced railguns. I want to know, Stellaris, how do you decide this? How do you determine this? Neutronium armor. Sweet. I wish they'd share that with us. I wish that was a thing you could share. Anyway, the debris has been analyzed. Plasma cannons, 10% progress. Proton launchers, 10% progress. Subspace sensors, 10% progress. Physics research and engineering research. And you're still in the Escolia system. There's a lot of debris in the Escolia system. Okay. Well, we're moving people back there as quickly as we can. Strike Force Werewolf, you are following Strike Force Wyvern. Wyvern? One of the two. Oh, interesting. I can set them to patrol. Let's go back to Yeoman Prime and see how they're doing. How are you doing against this enraged guardian? Not too terrible. But it's...
Hostile fleet detected.
Uh-oh. Hostile fleet detected. The first fleet. A 23,000 fleet with 6 battleships, 10 cruisers, 5 destroyers, 1 corvette, and 8 frigates. Where art thou? You are jumping out of this system, which is in the Commonwealth of Man. What fleet was it? First fleet. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I can't see that one. Oh well. Alright. Well, we're going to focus over here. Because we're watching the... Oh, hello. We got stuff going on. Research storage full. We are full of consumer goods. How? Well, in that case, let's sell 5,000. Buy 5,000 minerals. Ooh. These are expensive. Yeah, we'll buy 5,000 minerals. Okay. That'll work. You guys... you've got some armor and hull damage. What is this? Oh, piracy suppression. Strike Force Wyvern. No shipyard available to build fleet. Really? Alright, I canceled a battleship. Get another vindictive. Oh, wait, hold on. First contact event pending. Mistaken identification. It seems our linguists have suffered a major setback in their attempts at codifying the language used by the Mike Bogies. Unfortunately, what they had taken to be the language quite simply was not a language. In his report, Envoy Miroslav Markov states that after days of investigating the matter from every angle, the linguist finally concluded that it was in fact probably an attempt at music. An unfortunate error. That's disappointing. Do not fail me again. You better hurry up. He's going that way.
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
Ooh, research. Ripper cannons. Aha! These upgraded rotary autocannons feature improved tracking and fire control systems. This allows them to maintain an even higher rate of fire. Sweet. They're not. Interesting. Weather control system. Machine template system. Habitability plus 5%. Standardized destroyer patterns. Destroyer build cost negative 5%. Destroyer build speed plus 25%. Or improved destroyer hulls. It seems that they are pushing us towards destroyers. Debris analyzed, plasma cannons, plus 20% progress. Phase disruptors, plus 20% progress. Neutronium materials, plus 20% progress. Advanced reactor boosters, plus 10% progress. Tachyon sensors, plus 10% progress. Physics research, plus 240 points. Society research, plus 80 points. Engineering research, plus 140 points. Okay. Well, nice. So you guys, you're a missile boat, right? Destroyer, Achilles class, missile boat, gunship bow, gunship stern. What kind of stern do we have? Interceptor, picket, or gunship? Interceptor would actually give us more missiles, but they're small missiles, which would be the antimatter, which damage 28 to 42. The swarmer missiles are more powerful and longer range. Okay, so we're gonna leave it like that. If we ever get cloud lightning, I'd like to throw... Okay, if you guys are going that way, I'm actually going to upgrade you guys to... Well, you're definitely going to replace the torpedo battery with a hangar bay. And the gun batteries, I think, with hangar bays. What do you got down here? Target uplink and disruption field generator. You know what? Make it all hangar bays. Oh, First contact event pending. Something has happened. The fleet we encountered in the Helos system is unlike any we've ever seen in this region of space before. It does not appear to be aggressive, but we can only speculate as to its origin or purpose here. Our best guess is that the fleet represents a faction without formal ties to any local authority or civilization. Proceed with caution. Yes. Very curious. Very, very curious. Very, very curious.
Debris analyzed.
Debris analyzed. Hi, you in assembly. You got a lot of fleets. Debris analyzed. Tacon sensors plus 10% progress. Physics research plus 80. Engineering research plus 40. That must have been one of the science chips we whacked. Hello. Tropical world. Only a population of 10. Forceful drone expansion initiative. That's gotta be from them. Interesting. Alright, so do we get Wyvern in there? Yeah, I think we... Ooh, hello. Coltron Vu attack swarm. 2 battleships, 1 cruiser. Oh no, that's a destroyer. 1 destroyer. 3 corvettes. A frigate. So not trying to put you guys on the spot or anything. But let's see how you do. Oh, I think our Strike Force Dragon has been fully repaired. Good, good. Okay. Saving. Strike Force Wyvern. Wyvern, something like that. New negative trait. Janice Reinhardt got a negative trait. Military recklessness. Combat disengagement chance minus 20%. Where are you? Janice. The Minister of Defense. You're not leading my most powerful fleet anymore. I am sorry. Yeah. Not sure I want you in position of power. You're also 74 years old. So I'm not worried that you're unemployed. Hostile fleet present. Space amoebas.
Debris analyzed.
Plasma cannons, 20%. Phase disruptors, 10%. Neutronium materials, 10%. Advanced reactor boosters, 10%. Tachyon sensors, 10%. Okay. See, are we gonna get bushwhacked as soon as we come out? No, I don't think so. No, 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 no! Dang it. Dang it. There we go.
Hostile fleet detected. Special project
Rise of the trees! Mighty invading force on Ramakas Prime have resurfaced. We knew isolated pockets of their kind had survived in several remote areas. They appeared dormant. It seems they used this reprieve to replenish their numbers. They have begun to systematically attack our settlements. Contrary to what we believed, they clearly possess some form of rudimentary intelligence. They're out for revenge. Oh boy. They must be stopped.
fleet destroyed.
Hang on. Fleet destroyed? Excuse me? Oh. Our stupid... Alright.
Hostile fleet
They're
detected.
withdrawn. Splitting the atom. Physicists from the alien civilization on Arai 3 have managed to split the atom for the first time. With the discovery of nuclear fission, nuclear weapons are inevitably being produced, and nuclear power plants are coming online. The Gravadox civilization has entered the critical phase where they suddenly possess the means to destroy their own world with the press of a button. A significant development. Meow. Yay, we took it back. And we only lost our reinforcements. It seems. And our armor is nothing.
Debris analyzed.
We don't have any armor in this place. Never mind. Debris analyzed. Neutronium materials. Tachyon sensors. So, Wyvern, you survived your first encounter. It was with a captured station, but that's okay. Hold on. we are going in knowing that we're striking. Strike Force Titan, which was one corvette. So we didn't actually lose the other fleet. Hello. System is fully occupied by rampaging forts. The heck? Might have some problems. All right. So, how's the bombardment of Yuman going? Slowly. Very slowly. All right. So hear me out. Oops. You are much better equipped. Army details. Oh yeah, we can. Alright, cancel for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. We'll rename these guys to Clone Brigade. Clone Brigade. And it's not renaming them. So, never mind. Doesn't make any sense anyway. So, we're gonna go, hold on. Let's make sure you guys know that you're going over here to land on the planet. Because there are 3 rampaging forts on the planet. They need to be wiped. Upgrade you? Yes, but we wouldn't be able to get another battleship. Battle carrier. Oops. Sorry about that. Alright. Back to Wyvern. So they sent somebody in. Hello. The 6th Fleet is approaching. What's that? First contact. We have reached an impasse with the fleet identifying itself as the Ghost Ship. Its unusual presence ignored most of our diplomatic overtures, but we can infer that it represents a neutral entity that stands apart from the galactic civilization. We suspect that if the fleet possessed any owners in the conventional sense, we take extraordinary measures to reach them. With this in mind, we have summarized our findings for the future teams of scientists to make use of, in case such an opportunity does arise.
An alien empire has established communications.
Really? Okay. So... Alright. The ghost ship. Are these part of the ghost ship's things? Who knows? Anyway. Back to fighting. What is this war again? Greater Human Republic Galactic War. Yeah. Call it what it is. Strike Force Titan. You're back. You had better hurry up.
Hostile station engaged.
Fire the missiles. Okay, good. Get back to Escolia. Too sweet. Because we have incoming. What is this? Oh yeah, that's that. Right. Didn't lose anything. Yeah, of course we didn't. Hostile fleets present. First fleet. What? Adranis. Interesting. Trinary system. On their way to Manward, probably. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Sorry. Strike Force Dragon is where we're watching. We have... Oh, shucks. We have quite a few attack swarms coming in. We've got one more hangar bay to go. You're gonna fly straight through the space of this. Of course you are. Come on. Merge. Let's wait and build the battleships.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, of course you are. Oh, wipe out the space amoebas quick.
Research complete.
Hey! We have completed research of plasma cannons. Well, yeah, that was not something we were. I want to do my cloud lightning. Anyway, plasma cannons, 10% progress. Advanced reactor boosters, 10%. Tachyon sensors, 10%. Proton launchers, 10%. Lots of physics and lots of engineering. Decent amount of engineering. You have no orders, so boogie on out of there. Go to here quickly. Everybody go to Strike Force Hippogriff. We have the Corvette. Werewolf, just go there. Wyvern, you're already on your way there. You stand by. You could reinforce with a couple of destroyers. Not a bad idea, since our...
Research complete.
Oh, research complete. Research station outpost. Yay! Gamma laser. Defense grid supercomputer. Defense platforms cap +8. Sweet. We'll do that. Uh-oh. You're in the way. Yes, you rerouted. 16.2. You have 10.5 and 19.1. You have 39.6. We may just need to fall back in the face of these odds. But we'll see. Because you're 24, and you're 22 and a half, and you're 9.
Spaceport under attack.
Yes, because you're taking
Spaceport lost.
that. Whoa, the space age. The alien civilization on Chort 3 has finished the construction of its first interplanetary vessel in orbit of their homeworld. For better or worse, these aliens are now ready to join the galactic community and must be counted among the galaxy's current spacefaring races. It was only a matter of time. Right, let's go. What? What is this? Apparently, if you press F. Chort 3. Early space age. Go to planet. Diplomacy. We can't do anything. Okay. Queen heebie-jeebies. And it is not in an area we can do anything about, so. Oh, hello. Again, we are now feeling ready to explore the cosmos, and wish to do so on our own. Can't help taking note of your very permanent-looking starbase orbiting our star. We understand that this starbase represents some hypothetical claim on this system. We ask only that you relinquish this hold on our space, ceding the starbase to the beings who have called Chort home since time immemorial. It's only just. Minus 200 is that unity or influence? Influence. Thing is, oops, here we go. I feel that we will not. They closed our borders. We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Congratulations. I have a construction ship in orbit. Yeah, but I have research stations and mining stations. What does your planet look like? No armies. Orbiting armies. What? You have orbiting armies? How do you have orbiting armies? You have 21 available jobs. How many people do you have on here? How do I tell? Current population 8. Deeks and Deeks mutatus. Where was my nearby army? Jukrad. I think the army's on Jukrad Prime. Yes. Oh, you just click on them and they go to orbit? Okay. Robots, assemble! We are lacking in minerals. Alright, so 7. Oops. Cannot do it that way. Do you have a shipyard? You do. You have two of them, actually. And you're building destroyers. Good for you. Okay. So we're gonna try to take Chort, I think. Chort 3. The battleships better hurry up. Oop. Greater than ourselves. Alongside the rights enshrined in recent galactic community resolutions, we ask additional responsibilities of our workers. We can now encourage unemployed workers to voluntarily resettle to other worlds we control that have available housing, jobs, and are of adequate habitability. Sweet. I guess. What is this? I remember doing that. Oh no. Yeah, deeds. Miroslav Markov. Go spy on. You guys, are you guys going anywhere? Unknown orders. You're kind of moving in.
Planet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Adiq civilization, has been destroyed by its enemies. We have gained administrative control of Chort 3. Because we control the starbase in the system. Sewalt. I said. Did we just do that? I said. Delicate show. Oh, cool. Turn on the automation. Alright, invasion fleet, stand down. Go back and land their armies here. Because this is an important planet. Okay. So we have two attack swarms. Well, we have the 9th Fleet and the Enlijui Qua, or Ka, attack swarm, heading for Escolia. And here we have Dragon and Wyvern. The battleships on their way. Estimated to be there in 77 days. It's gonna be a close fight. $30 days till that hangar bay is done. Not sure you'll get it. We'll try. Oh, they're going to there. Hang on. Alright. That actually might do us a bit of good. You're gonna get out of there.
Evading hostile fleet.
Ooh, shucks.
Science ship lost.
No!
Spaceport under attack.
We lost a scientist. We didn't lose the head of research, so. She's 85. Yolanda. We have successfully invaded Romarcus Prime. Sweet. When did that happen? Alright, sweet. What do we got in orbit? Still 12 ships. Oh, they renamed them. So they're renaming. Okay. Oops. Not that. Rename the clone brigades. Okay, 19th. No, dang it. I'll do the rest of these afterwards. Alright, Transport Fleet 20. You are going to return to... Come on. And... Oh my gosh, there's a Strike Force in orbit. Really? There we go. No. There we go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You went on your own. Ooh, me gosh.
Fleet destroyed.
Yeah, you went in, like, alone. Asteroid approaching Ori 3. The small astrometric lab on our observation post orbiting Ori 3 has detected a Class 4 asteroid on an incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction-level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. To do nothing would mean to condemn the Kravadox civilization on Ori 3 to certain death. Can I actually do anything? Because we have a station there with plasma thingy. Oh. Where's the object? Object is over here. Well, it is a difficult situation because I don't know of anything we can do about it. Besides, we're in combat. Strike Force Wyvern is fairly badly battered at this point, I think, but oof. Later retired. Minister of State Orson Muldoon served the Empire for 51 years. Ah! Retreat. We took the station. Yeah. We would not have survived that one. But I think we did a decent amount. We lost 12 corvettes and 6 destroyers. In return, we destroyed 2 corvettes, 2 frigates, 2 corvettes, 2 frigates. Nothing. Well, oh, hello. But their war exhaustion went way up. How? Oh, space battles. So, tactical victory? And Werewolf is here. I'm going to order another reinforcement for you, but pull you back to Europe. Because you are not strong enough to take on that fleet on your own, I don't think. Well, maybe. Maybe. Where are you headed? You're probably headed to Moscow. Yeah. You guys are like, oh, wait a second. They actually decided to fight for it. Run in. Yeah, you're not gonna survive that. And losing the battle fleet. Losing the battle carriers would not be a good look.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Ooh. Ships lost, ships damaged. 2 and 7. Yeah, I guess we'll just watch what happens here. Oh, we are at an hour, actually. Open council position. The Minister of State died. What do we want to do? Let's see. Floating strength on galactic sanctions resolutions. Chance to gain a favor. Happiness minus 5%. Yeah, I don't want that. Xenophile. You're a militarist. You're a militarist. Let's do that. That way, you get a little bit of a boost. Envoy improved relations plus 2%. Oh wait, you're age 83. Dang. You're also 83. You're 42. What do you got? You're good. We're hiring Martha. Martha Terrell. Militarist. With... Okay. Alright, so that's good. Let's see, what else? Missing in action. There's an asteroid. Either can't or won't do anything about that. We must go. Traditions. Hey. So diplomatic networking. Embassies +3 unity. Entente coordination. Ooh, nice. That is actually pretty good. Appropriation. Resettlement costs is -50%. Adaptive ecology. That'll actually make those building slots. I was looking at. Yeah, because the Federation one doesn't actually help us yet. So Strike Force Werewolf we have, but they're gonna run back to Europe. Did do pretty good in that battle, but we gotta run. Chort 3 now has 4 armies. Be in the Minister of State and at the Planetary Altar. Chort 3. Alright, that actually, hang on a second, allows me to create the Chort 3 sector. Which, if we turn on the sector's map mode, means that entire area will become the sector of Chort 3. Hello? What's our paps look like? Where are we? Beats Mutatus. They are current immigration. Wow, okay. Sweet. Alright, well, I have gone on for quite long enough, I believe. And we will call it there. We'll have to see what the ghost ship brings. Listed as science ship. There's forceful drone expansion initiatives. I wonder what they're for. Anyway. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe or leave a comment to help this video in the algorithm, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.